Whenever Chevy drops a new Camaro, it's not just another car release. It's an event. The Camaro has always been one of those nameplates that stirs up passion, debate, and a whole lot of nostalgia. And now, with the 2026 Camaro Z28 on the horizon, Chevy is bringing some bold moves that are already sparking conversation in the car community. So let's talk about it, because this thing is shaping up to be way more than just a refresh. The first thing everyone's talking about is the design. The 2026 Z28 doesn't shy away from the Camaro's muscle car heritage, but it's clear Chevy wanted to modernize it for a new generation. The front end is sharper, leaner, and more aggressive, with slim LED headlights that almost glare at you. The hood is sculpted with functional vents that scream performance. And those wide, muscular fenders? They're not just for looks. This car has the stance of a fighter ready to throw down. This classic Camaro attitude with a futuristic twist. And honestly, it looks mean in all the right ways. But here's the big headline. Chevy is giving the Z28 a hybrid powertrain. Now, before purists freak out, let's put this into perspective. We're talking about a setup that still gives you the raw power of a V8, but now with electric assist that delivers instant torque. It's not about watering down the Camaro. It's about making it quicker off the line, more efficient, and yes, future-proof. Early numbers suggest we're looking at around 650 horsepower combined. That's serious performance, and it positions the Z28 as not just a muscle car, but a modern-day powerhouse that can hang with exotics while sipping a bit less fuel. And if you thought the Camaro was sticking strictly to the streets, think again. Chevy has teased some surprising off-road features for this Z28. We're not talking about turning it into a rock crawler, but it will come with an adaptive suspension setup and selectable drive modes that let it handle rougher terrain. Think rally-style fun, not Jeep trails. It's Chevy recognizing that today's drivers want versatility, and honestly, imagining a Z28 kicking up dirt on a back road puts a big grin on my face. Step inside, and the updates are just as exciting. The interior finally feels like it's caught up to 2026. You've got a fully digital cockpit with customizable displays, a massive infotainment screen that flows seamlessly into the dash, and premium touches everywhere. The seats are bolstered just enough to hug you through corners, but they're also comfortable for long drives. And yes, Chevy hasn't forgotten about tech. Wireless everything, over-the-air updates, even integration with AI assistance. It's all in there. The Camaro has always been about the thrill of driving, but this one adds a layer of sophistication that's been missing in past models. Now, I know what you're wondering. How much is this going to cost me? Well, Chevy hasn't locked it in officially yet, but the talk is starting around the $70,000 mark. That's not cheap, but when you compare it to the performance, tech, and hybrid system you're getting, it feels like Chevy is aiming to deliver real value against rivals from Ford, Dodge, and even some European brands. If you've been looking at something like a Porsche 911 but your heart beats red, white, and blue, this could be your perfect middle ground. Comparing it to past Camaros is where things get really interesting. The older Z28s were raw, stripped-down track monsters, loud, powerful, and unapologetic. This 2026 version doesn't throw that away, but it evolves the formula. Instead of just being a weekend toy, it's shaping up to be a muscle car you can live with every day. It's faster, smarter, more refined, and surprisingly versatile. It feels less like Chevy trying to compete in the past, and more like they're looking straight into the future of performance cars. And that's really the story here. The Camaro Z28 has always symbolized pushing the boundaries of what a muscle car can be. In 2026, it's not just about horsepower and quarter-mile times. It's about adapting, blending tradition with innovation, and proving that muscle cars aren't going anywhere. They're just evolving. So, whether you're a lifelong Camaro fan or someone who's just now getting curious, the 2026 Z28 is definitely one to watch. It's aggressive, it's modern, and it feels like Chevy is swinging for the fences. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see this thing hit the streets, and maybe even the dirt.